Hi, I'm Becky, and in this yoga practice we have a short energizing sequence with a particular focus on the upper back, shoulders and neck, busting tension in this area. Okay, so we're going to start seated. So just get yourself comfortable, sit up nice and tall, bring the shoulders up to the ears and squeeze them back and down, opening the chest, drawing the lower belly in, just bringing the hands to a comfortable position. Okay, so we're going to just bring our awareness to our neck. Okay, so we're going to inhale here. And exhale, drop the chin towards the chest. And inhale, lift the chin all the way up, stretching the front of the throat. And exhale, back down, all the way, chin to the chest. Inhale, lifting that chin. You don't have to drop the head all the way back, just stretch the front of the throat and exhale down. And then inhale to the center. Exhale to look over your right shoulder. So pivoting the head now. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Taking it into neck circles. Inhale to the center. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. We're going to inhale, roll the chin up the right collarbone and bring it all the way out to the side, up and over, drawing a circle with the chin. Back to the left collarbone, rolling it back. Just do one more in that direction. Feel like you're painting a circle with your chin, stretching the neck in all the different ways. And when you complete your second round, go the other way for 2 rounds. Just enjoy those stretching feelings. If you get to a tight bit, just linger and slow down, don't rush through it. And when you've done a couple in each direction, just bringing the head back to the center. We're going to release the hands to the floor now, as if you're walking the fingertips as far out to the side as possible. You may even feel a stretch down the top of your arm. We're going to inhale here, and as you exhale, drop the left ear to the left shoulder, feeling that stretch down the right side of the neck. You can stay here, or you can pick up the left hand, take it over the right ear, and gently pull on the skin underneath the ear. So it's like you're pulling the skin of the neck up, away from the floor. And then lifting the head, releasing that left hand back down. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop right ear to right shoulder, still walking the fingertips as far out as possible. Just settle into that stretch, feeling the stretch on the left side of the neck. Stay here, or pick up the right hand, bring that hand up and over the left ear with the fingers on the skin below the earlobe and gently pull. So you're not pressing down, you're pulling up. And then release, gently bring the head back to the center, release the hand down. Inhale at the center, and as you exhale, just take a little walk forward with the hands, stretching as far as is comfortable. Listen to your knees, and then drop the head between the upper arms. Breathe into the back here. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And at the end of your next exhale, walking the hands back in. We're going to bring the hands behind us and interlace the fingers with the knuckles pointing away from you. And then as you inhale, lift the hands up away from the back, look up slightly, stretch. You can allow the back to kind of arch a little bit here. Breathe all the way into your upper chest, feeling that stretch across the front of the shoulders. And then release and coming back. Okay, so from here we're just going to move into some shoulder openers. So inhale, stretch the arms wide out to the side, fingertips to fingertips. As you exhale, we're going to bring the left arm on top of the right and hold, reach around towards your opposite shoulder blade and draw the chin to the chest. So you can stay here, or if you feel you could go further, we lift up the hands and we wrap the forearms and wrap the hands. Lift the elbows in line with the shoulders, press the hands forward, and we're in Garudasana arms, eagle arms. And in this one, you lift the chin. If you're sticking with the first variation, keep the chin dropped in towards the chest. And then really direct your breath into the upper back here. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And then at the end of your next exhale, unwind, and inhale, take that big stretch again. And then exhale, bring the other arm on top. So right arm on top now, reaching around for the opposite shoulder. Or wrapping the forearms, wrapping the hands, lifting the elbows up, pressing the hands forward. Breathing into the upper back. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And then release. And just if you need to just move the shoulders a little bit, then do. Okay. So from here, we're just going to take the right hand up and drop the fingertips down the spine. Use your left fingertips on the front of the right elbow. Pull up slightly and then push down. So you can stay here, or if you want to go for the full position, you can take your left arm out to the side with the palm facing behind you, bring the elbow into the side and walk the fingertips up the spine. And you may find your opposite hand like this. If you don't and your strap is handy, hold the strap in the right hand and take hold of the strap with the left hand. So we either stay with the first position or we're in the full Gomukhasana arms, cow face arms, keeping this right elbow up in line with the ear, opening that armpit. One more deep breath all the way up into the upper back. And exhaling, release. Move the shoulders if you need. And then inhale, take the left arm up, drop the fingertips down the spine. Start by bringing the right fingertips onto the front of the elbow to pull up and gently push down and stay here. This is position number 1. Or take the right hand out to the side, palm facing behind. Bring that right elbow close to the side. Walk the fingertips up the spine and just see, do we make the connection here, fingertip hook? If not, hold your strap. Or if you don't have a strap, just hold the material of your top. And take some slow, deep breaths. Really feeling this in the upper back. Breathing all the way into the upper back. One more deep breath. And then release and move the shoulders if you need to. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, so take your time. Plant your hands underneath the shoulders, have the knees underneath the hips. Just going to do a few cat-cows here. So inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, tailbone under, press through the hands, stretch the spine to the ceiling, chin to chest. Just doing that one more time. Inhale, lift tailbone, drop belly, shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, tailbone under, stretch the spine up to the ceiling, chin to the chest. And then come back to a neutral spine and just check the hands are just ever so slightly in front of the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the hips and find downward dog. So feet hip distance apart. Looking back to the feet, spread the fingertips, spread the toes. Just take 2 or 3 big, slow, deep breaths here. Breathing into the back, bending the knees if you need. And then at the end of your exhale, look forward, walk or step the feet to the hands. Inhale, look up and lengthen, feet are together. Exhale, drop the head down. We're just going to pause for an extra breath here, dropping the head, bending the knees if we need. And then on your next inhale, press through the feet, raise the hands above the head, reach and stretch, looking up. And exhale, bring the hands to your sides. Okay, so we're going to do 2 sun salutations with variations to help open up the hinge of the body. And so if you do a lot of running or a lot of walking, this is going to be good for you. Standing at the front of the mat in your Tadasana, your mountain pose. On an inhale, raise the hands and look up. As you exhale, dropping the hands, drop the head, folding over the shins. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to step the left foot back and come into the runner's lunge. So your right knee is above the right ankle. This is where you might want to put your hands on blocks if the floor feels far away. So activate that back leg. Knee is lifting away from the floor. Crown of the head stretching forward, heel stretching back. One more breath. And then we're going to lower that left knee down and either stay here with fingertips on the floor looking forward or inhale, raise the hands, palms together looking up, crescent moon lunge, Anjaneyasana. Dropping the tailbone, drawing the belly in, looking up and breathing into that front body. Exhale, release the hands down. Just come onto the top of that back foot, lift the toes of the right foot, walk the hands back and fold over the front shin. Keep lifting the toes, stretch into the lower calf. One more breath. And then bring the sole of that right foot down, plant the hands, tuck the back toe under and lift the knee. You can either come straight to downward dog or right foot joins left for plank. We inhale here, we exhale lower to the floor or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, exhale, downward dog. Just take a couple of breaths in downward dog. And at the end of your exhale, look forward. We're going to step the left foot forward between the hands now, or come onto the knees and bring it forward. We're on the ball of the back foot, knee is lifting. We're in the runner's lunge. Up on the fingertips or on blocks, crown of the head stretching forward, right heel stretching back, lower belly drawing in towards the spine to connect to our deep core. And at the end of your next exhale, release the right knee to the floor. Stay here, shoulders back, chest forward, looking up. Or inhale, raise the hands, palms touch. We're sinking the hips, but we're not losing our integrity and our core connection. We're drawing the lower belly and we're dropping the tailbone underneath, squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. Breathing deep. And then exhale, release the hands down, come onto the top of the back foot, lift the left toes, walk the hands back until we get to full stretch on this front leg, folding over that left shin. Keep the toes drawing towards the shin here. And then planting that left foot back down, planting the hands, tuck the back toe under and lift the knee. On an inhale, right foot joins left and we look up. Exhale, dropping the head. Inhale, we raise the hands, reach and stretch, look up. Exhale, hands to the side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, one more round, leading with the left this time. Inhale, take the hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step the right foot back. We're coming back to that runner's lunge, so we're on the ball of the foot again, same as before. This time we're going to twist. So right hand comes underneath right shoulder, turn to the left, either left hand on the hip or inhale, raise that left arm and look up. Press through the right hand, reach through the left fingertips. You could always use the brick underneath the right hand if the floor feels far away. Exhale, release that left hand down. Now see if we can just lift the toes of that left foot. We might need to walk the hands back a little bit and fold over the front shin. So another hamstring stretch, activating the left foot, lifting the toes. Doesn't matter if the right heel's off the floor a little bit. Trying to straighten the left leg, but no force. Release the left foot back down. Plant the hands, either back to downward dog or left foot joins right for the plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, use your knees if you wish. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pause for a couple of breaths in your downward dog. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. And then at the end of your next exhale, look forward and step the right foot between the hands. Coming on to runner's lunge on the other side. So we're on the ball of that back foot, but left hand down onto the floor or block now. Right hand to hip or raise it up to the ceiling. Keep the back leg active, squeeze the buttock. Reach through the right fingertips as you press actively through the left hand. Lots of space around the ears. Draw the lower belly back to the spine, away from the right thigh. Exhale, release the right hand down. And again, take the hips back so we start to straighten the front leg and lift the right toes. Walk the hands back a little bit if you need. So very active on that right foot, flexing the foot, folding over the right shin. And then placing the foot back down, plant the hands. And then on an inhale, left foot joins right, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Press through the feet. Inhale, raise the hand, looking up. And exhale, hands to the side. And just pause for a moment, get your balance. And we're going to come down to the floor here, so sit yourself down. We're going to just finish with the wheel and some closing stretches. So coming down to lie on your back, bringing the heels in towards the buttocks, palms down. So we're going to go for the bridge, and if you want to, you can go into the wheel after a few breaths. So feet hip distance apart. Press through the hands and the feet, lift the hips, draw the shoulders underneath, interlace the fingers. Take a few breaths here, breathing the chest towards the chin. And then if you wish, either stay there or bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Maybe come onto the top of the head, elbows pointing up to the ceiling, press through the feet. Or maybe if the body is open enough, push up to the wheel. Strong in the legs, press through the feet. And then when you're coming down, if you've been up in the wheel or on the head, make sure you tuck the head in and lower with control from the upper back to the lower back. Okay, just take the feet forwards for a moment, the knees bent, take a couple of breaths. Okay, we're going to take our strap now, just do an opener for the legs to finish. So stretching the left leg out, we're going to take the strap around the right foot and stretch the right leg up towards the ceiling and get our hamstring stretch here. If you need, you can bend the left knee, feeling the stretch on the back of the leg. And one more breath, pulling the foot to the wall behind you, opening up the back of the knee as best as we can without force. Shoulders and arms relaxed. And then releasing the strap, we're going to slide the left foot in, flex the right foot, take the ankle onto the front, the right ankle onto the front of the left thigh. Stay here if it's enough, otherwise pick up that left foot, right hand through the gap, left hand around the outside. Hold the back of the knee or the front of the knee for thread the needle. Slow, deep breaths. And then release that left foot down, release the right foot. Slide the right foot out or keep it bent if that's better for you. Take the strap around the left foot, stretch it up towards the ceiling. Opening up the back of the left leg now, dropping the shoulders into the floor. Gently pulling the toes towards the wall behind you, opening up the back of the knee. Right leg's active, toes up to the ceiling. Left foot flexed. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And then releasing that stretch, slide the right foot in. If you haven't already, flex the left foot, ankle on the front of the thigh. Just keep the right foot on the floor if it's enough, or lift the foot, take the left hand underneath the left leg, right hand around the outside. You can hold the back of the right knee or the front for thread the needle. Slow, deep breaths. And then releasing that foot to the floor. We'll just finish with happy baby. So taking hold of the outer edges of the feet, or the ankles, or the backs of the knees. And then bring the soles of the feet together, bring the knees together, give yourself a little hug here. And then when you're ready, we're going to extend the legs forward into Shavasana. Feet wider than the hips, arms away from the side, palms up, check you're centrally aligned. And just let's give ourselves a minute here. If you have longer, you can stay longer. But I'm going to bring us out after a minute. So just use this moment to let go of all effort, become heavy. Soften the jaw and the face. So if you have longer, please stay in Shavasana to integrate more. Otherwise, we're going to just wriggle the fingers and the toes, just stretch the arms overhead. And then gently pressing ourselves up to seated, rolling to one side first. I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you for sharing practice with me. Namaste.